I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility goddess. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses. Welcome to your Love Pick a Card reading. This reading is going to be all about your baby's guidance and insights surrounding your current love situation, whether you're in a relationship, single, or in a situationship, whatever your love relationship is at this time, or your situation, your little one wants to come through with some guidance and advice for you. Now, what's interesting is I had already selected the cards and I was like, okay, when I'm able to get to this big card reading, I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. But I originally had 3 cards selected and I just felt like I needed to reshuffle, put the cards back out, and this time do 4 piles. So we have 4 piles, okay? So I don't know what needed to be expressed, like additionally than what I already had, but I felt like we needed a 4th pile. So for those of you guys who feel attracted to pile number 4, which is this card right here, there's something really special in that message for you, okay, or in that pile for you. So we're going to dive right on in. Make sure if you haven't already joined the family that you join the family. Hit the subscribe button, okay? And those of you guys who are returning, thank you so much for being a part of the family. And those of you guys who are new, welcome. Welcome in. This is a beautiful channel to be a part of. If you are trying to conceive on a mama in waiting, maybe you're not trying to conceive right now, but you want to have babies down the line, okay? On a spirit baby connection journey or learning how to communicate with your baby, this is a beautiful space to be a part of. So we are happy to have you here. So let's dive into the piles here. So we have, like I said, 4 different piles. Pile number 1 is here, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whichever card or pile is attracting you to it, or whichever number, maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4, or you've been seeing those angel numbers frequently 111, 222, 333, 444, whichever aligns with you, go ahead and select from the timestamps down below in the description box and in the comment section, and I will see you in your love reading. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who selected pile number 1. We are going to be using the Love is in the Air Spirit Baby Love Message Oracle deck by Tarot with Jai, aka, I believe, the Intuitive Kingdom. I believe that's his name, that he changed his name to the Intuitive Kingdom, I believe. I will put his channel down below in the description box. If I forget, you guys, because sometimes I forget, put his channel in the comments, or Jai, if you're watching this, put your channel link in the comments so that these goddesses can go ahead and follow you and look at all the videos that you have on your channel as well. And I'm not sure if he's still selling this deck or not, but I believe you can still get it from makeplaincards.com. I believe he had this one listed there, so this one may be available there to purchase as well. But anyways, I love this deck, and I felt called to use it in our reading today. I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I am posting this after Valentine's Day, but I'm recording it, but I still feel this urge to do like a love reading. So this is a timeless love reading. Whenever it comes to you or you find it, it is meant for you to hear. This is going to be advice and guidance from your spirit baby in regards to your current love situation or your current situation surrounding your love life. Okay, so let's look at your first card here. So we have a time apart. It says, Mommy, separation is much needed. A new perspective will be gained. Okay, so immediately what I felt from here is whether you are, for some, actually, for all, this is an answer. I feel like your spirit baby is giving you an answer. I feel like they're letting you know that if you are single at this time, if you are in a distance relationship at this time, or you are in a situationship at this time, this is the reason, okay? Like, there's a need for you guys to be apart from each other at this time. This is something that is divinely orchestrated, is what I'm hearing, okay? There's something that either you're needing to do on your own or they're needing to do on their own, or both, okay, in order for you guys to be the highest versions of yourselves when you come together. okay, or there's some healing that is needed. I do actually want to pull a card to see what is going on and why you guys are in separation at this time. For those of you guys who are not in separation, don't leave just yet, okay, because this does not necessarily mean that you are in separation or that you are going to separate. I do feel like there is a part of you guys at this time, if you are in a committed relationship, if you are engaged, if you are married, it doesn't matter. Like, just if you're in a committed relationship, I also feel like this resonates with you. And I feel like your spirit baby is coming through and saying that some time apart may be needed for your either your mental health, your emotional health. It's healthy, right? It's healthy to have time apart. It's healthy to have your spaces in the house. It's healthy for you guys to do things separately. Okay. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time with each other. That dependency energy is coming through, being codependent. And there's like your baby is bringing up this energy of independent. Okay. So if there was some sort of like codependency that was present, um, I feel like this is falling away. Okay. I feel like this is falling away. I'm actually recording this on the 17th of February, which is a very powerful day. Many of you guys probably know. We have the new moon today. We have the eclipse as well. We also have the start of the Chinese New Year in the fire horse. So there's a lot going on energetically. And I feel like, for some of you guys, maybe this is what you've been experiencing in your relationship or in your love situation. A lot of energetic, jolts is what I'm seeing. These are like lightning bolts to me. And so it's like whether it's happening in your relationship or it's happening um, just with you and trying to get into a relationship, trying to be in contact with your partner, trying to have a committed relationship, and you just feel like there's these lightning strikes that just keep coming through. I feel like this is spirit saying, I'm doing this on purpose. Okay. Whether this is your spirit baby coming through and saying this, or this is like you're a different person or a different entity from your spirit team coming through and being like, we are playing a huge role in this. Okay. But they definitely want you to know that they are playing a huge role in this. Okay. There's something that you're not seeing clearly, I feel like, or you weren't seeing something clearly. This could be a big reason as to why this time apart is necessary, okay, for you guys. But I do want to pull a card here. It's so crazy because my eye was bothering me and I was like literally fighting for my life just now, trying to like fix my lashes or trying to like, figure out what the heck is going on with my eye. I was about to pause the video and I was like, oh, that's a message. I'm like, they're not seeing something clearly, or they weren't seeing something clearly. And so then spirit gave me like, okay, like, hey, like that's a message. As soon as I said that, like my eye started feeling better. So definitely it's like, as soon as this time apart, this separation, is like, if you find yourself being in like an argument or a heated conversation with your partner, or you find that, maybe you're having a hard time getting up on your own, meaning like you are having a hard time building your own finances, you're having a hard time getting your own things. Maybe they have a car and you guys are using it as a family car, but you want your own car. You're having a hard time doing that. It could be because there's too much codependency here. Okay. And I feel like there's something that you're not able to see until you guys kind of take some time apart. Maybe you go on a girls trip, or you just go out to lunch by yourself. And maybe you go to lunch with them all the time. I don't know, but it's like spirit is saying, once there's time apart, like then you're going to be able to see something very clearly. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have pause. Yeah. Okay. It says you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all of the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely giving like, in terms of a relationship, or in terms of, even for my goddesses who are in a relationship, a committed relationship, maybe you guys are making a decision together, right, as a couple. And you guys as a couple are codependent on something, someone, a specific decision, a specific outcome. Like you're so attached to it, is what I'm feeling. This is attachment, and your baby is coming through and saying like, it's time to detach. Okay. Which is why it's time to take a pause. It's time to take time apart from something. Pause before you make a quick decision. Okay. And then move forward. When you give yourself the opportunity to step back and look at all of the possible outcomes, look at all of the possibilities, all of the opportunities I'm hearing, then you'll be able to once again say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe we were going to go that way. Or, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was going to go that way. Or I was just settling for this and that and the other. You're going to be able to see clearly and see in which direction you were truly meant to go in. Okay. And for my goddesses who are single or in separation or a long distance relationship, taking a step back, maybe, maybe even not being in communication with, I'm hearing, like, I'm literally seeing someone who's in a long distance relationship. Maybe you tell your partner, like, hey, like, I need some time to, like, for a couple of days, like, it's serious, right? Like, it's something that you kind of just need to yourself, which is totally fine. And if they love you, I feel like they'll understand. But um as long as you're not putting it on thick, like, oh, like, I don't know, what's gonna happen. But anyways, everyone's situation will be different, but I do feel like, there is going to be something to come, or this is something that you are in need of right now, right? Spirit is saying, if you're feeling like your life is hazy, you feel like your decisions are hazy, you feel like you're not, you're confused and you're needing clarity in something, you're wanting to feel grounded, you're feeling too airy, too light, too up in the air about making decisions, or what's next in your life, and you're looking for that groundedness. This is why, okay? This is why there's too much that feels enticing, is what it feels like, and your spirit team is saying, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and then make a decision. Okay, so this is not the time to jump into hasty decisions or quick decisions. Okay, bottom of the deck, we literally have slow down, and it says, life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. So for my goddesses who are not in a relationship either, okay, I wanted to mention, I don't know why I said either, but who are not in a relationship, I wanted to mention, like, if you were thinking about getting into a relationship with someone, right, but maybe you just met, or maybe you feel like things are going really fast, slow down. Okay, baby's coming through and saying, slow down, pause, take time apart. There's something about, being enchanted by a situation like this. It's almost like you're like, this is too good to be true. And spirit is like, yeah, you're right. Okay. Like, it's not that you don't deserve something really good, but sometimes is that the phrase, the wool is being pulled over our eyes. Like, you can't see things clearly. It's clouded because things are moving so fast. And then once you get to the end, you're like, whoa, if I would have just waited a little bit, or if I would have just made a different decision, or if I would have just looked at everything, involved everything and everyone in this decision, right? That mattered, right? Not everybody, but the people that mattered, then I would have had a different outcome. Okay. So that's a really important message coming through right now for your connection and your relationship. I'm going to get a couple of more here. Let's see what else for pile number one, spirit. We have a few months. Okay. So we have mommy and daddy. A few months from now is very significant for you. Bottom of the deck energy, we have haven't met. Okay. So for those of you guys who aren't in a relationship at this time, you may be meeting mommy or daddy, okay, in the next few months. That's really exciting, okay? For those of you guys who have met your partner, okay, you are in a relationship, I do feel like this could be in regards to maybe a pregnancy to come, okay, within the next few months. I feel like the haven't met energy is baby saying we haven't met yet, okay? I haven't come into the physical as of yet, but in the next few months, that is changing, okay? I also want to pull a card from my Tea Leaf Oracle to see what else is going on in the next few months for pile number one. We have a dark man. Okay, some of you guys may be meeting, are starting a relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair, or this could be the person that you're currently with. Confirmation. Okay, that is the father of your child. He has dark hair. Heels can be significant. We have the heels. I'm going to put this back because it came out with a whole bunch of other cards. But the heels, you may live in the hills. They may live in the hills. You may have even had to jump through some hoops and obstacles with this person in order for you to conceive this baby, or even you've just been jumping through hoops and obstacles with this person in order to have like a committed relationship, or just like a harmonious relationship. Okay. We have, I thought the heels came out again. I was going to say, oh my gosh. We have depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you with a handshake. Meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. For those of you guys who are not, oh, nope. Spirit is saying, for those of you guys who are not in a relationship at this time, I feel like this vulture energy, this depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you, and this handshake, I feel like you may be a bit anxious about like moving forward with this new person if you're meeting somebody in the next couple of months. Because it says meeting with a stranger could be important because of past experiences, or you may be experiencing, oh my gosh, you guys, and we have man on the bottom of the deck. So we have dark man and man. Okay, like there's a man coming. Okay, there's a big significance around a man. Okay. I'm hearing a couple of messages here. So that's what I'm feeling. Oh, you guys hear my puppy? How could you not? But that's what I'm hearing with this as well. Some of you guys, you're going to be a bit hesitant, but meeting this stranger is actually going to be very positive for you. It's what it feels like here. Okay. Hearing don't let your past hold you back. And then I'm also hearing too with the man energy. And then this could be about your partner if you're in a relationship. Okay. For those of you guys whose partner has been going through a few things, maybe they've been going through the dark night of the soul, or they've been experiencing like some depression, anxiety, or some worry. I feel like over the next couple of months, this is going to be shifted. I wanted to say shaken off of them with this handshake here, and meeting a stranger or starting something new, starting shaking hands with another man. Like there could be some sort of agreement and opportunity that's presented, some sort of contract with another person. A handshake is like, making an agreement. So there could be that as well with another man. Could be really significant in this lifting of this energy here, this depression, this anxiety, or this worry. Okay. I want to know what this worry is, or what's surrounding, spirit. What is this worry energy surrounding that's being removed? Okay. For some of you guys, this is your finances. Okay. For others, this is about your soul's purpose or about where you're headed in life. Okay. Am I with the right person? Are we on the right path? Am I on the right path with this person? Am I going to be in a stable, committed relationship? For those of you guys who it's financial, is am I on the right, am I in the right job that matches my soul's purpose? Is this something that's going to make me happy, bring in a lot of stability and security in my home? Okay. So that is actually being removed. And we have proof here with the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this difficult time. You're moving away from these difficult thoughts, and these fearful thoughts here. So I love that for you guys. Okay. For some, the next 6 weeks is going to play a big role. You're going to see a really big difference within the next 6 weeks. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get one more message here. These are going to be little mini messages. I'm going to end with a mind. Do I want to end with this mind info oracle card? No, let's go ahead and end with the inner wisdom cards. No, I want to use something different. I think I'm going to use my Archangel Power Tarot cards to end this relationship message from your spirit baby, what they want you to know, your most important messages right now about your love situation. Okay. So for those of you guys who are waiting for dad, okay, dad is coming in. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm hearing you can trust your intuition on this too. Like you can trust your soul's guidance. For some of you guys, you're like, am I on the right path? Am I heading towards is this actually going to be the father of my child? Is this actually going to lead to something stable? For some of you guys, your first date, they're going to bring you like this big bushel of flowers. I don't know if that's the right wording, but that's what I'm seeing with him with these flowers here, like something that's going to surprise you, but it's a whole bunch of flowers, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. But I feel like that's a sign too. And when you guys go out, it could be at night, like it could be a very starry night or like a cloudy type night, or the clouds could just be very prominent as well for those of you guys who are meeting someone new. Also around the time of those of you guys who are in a relationship and your partner is like shaking off this depression or anxiety or this worry, things are changing emotionally and physically in your relationship for the better. I feel like that's significant too. There could be like some sunflowers that are significant, or there's some roses that they give you. We did just have Valentine's Day, so this could also be, in alignment to getting flowers for that. But I do feel like there's going to be like some significant gift given, that involves flowers. And then I also feel like there is this, what is it, like the cloudy energy that could be something about like thunderstorms or clouds, being lifted or just being prominent, you noticing them, as well as a really like bright starry night. Okay. The last message that your baby has for you: take it slow. Okay, literally, Knight of Pentacles. This is not a rush. This is not a rush. Where are you trying to go? Like, why are we rushing? Why are we trying to rush life? Okay, enjoy life. Baby's like, mommy, enjoy life. Okay, daddy, enjoy life. Like, the person that's meant to come to you is going to come to you in the perfect divine time. And that is when this little one's going to present themselves to you. Like, stop trying to rush it, because that's what happens when you try to make rush decisions. Like, that's when you are like, dang, like, man, this wasn't the best decision, right? There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So some of you guys have a loved one that is watching over you as well, making sure that you pause when you pause, you separate when you need to separate from others, and that you move forward accordingly, for your highest good, for your stability, for your soul's purpose. Because some of you guys, I feel like maybe you got lost in the sauce, you got lost in the relationship, or the finding someone or attracting someone, and your baby is like, that's not where we need to be, mama, papa. Okay. So this is so beautiful. This is also a message from your baby letting you know, where it says there is so much to accomplish, that you are nowhere near done. Okay. Some of you guys feel like we are done. Our relationship's getting old, or, we're burnt out, or we're doing the same old. Like, this is not the end. Okay. I'm hearing this is not the end. Maybe you're like, same old person I keep attracting. Like, this is not the end. Like, I'm hearing like that is not, your past is not the blueprint, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Like, you have so many beautiful things that are upcoming for you. Okay. I also am hearing to be intentional with, make a very detailed plan. Like, let God know what you want. Let the universe know what you want. Okay. What you want in your relationship, what you want in a person, how you want them to treat you, what you want to experience with them in life, how you want yourself to feel during the relationship. Like, how do you want you to treat you during the relationship? Like, what do you want this relationship to give you space for yourself? You know what I mean? For some of you guys, like, you want a trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny partner. Okay. Or you want a relationship that has these qualities in it. And these are things that I'm hearing. Write down, the planning aspect of it doesn't necessarily have to be a plan that you expect in terms of like, oh, I got to do this and this and that to make it happen, but just write it out, make it plain, tell the universe what you want, tell the divine what you want, and trust that it is going to happen for you. Okay. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful goddesses who chose pile number 1. If you were attracted to any other pile, definitely check it out. And if not, I'll just see you in the next reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 2. Welcome to your love reading. This is a timeless love reading, so whenever it finds you, it is meant to find you. This is advice and guidance and insight from your spirit baby, okay, and any others spirit team members, I guess you could say, that want to share any guidance or advice to you at this time for your situation, your love situation. Whether you are in a committed relationship, you're single, or in a situationship, there is something here for you. Please remember that everything may not resonate with you. Please take what does, leave the rest. And let's jump right in. Okay, so the first card we have here is True Love. Okay, and I'm hearing the song True Love. I think it is it by Faith Evans. True love, 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 love. I think that's who it's by. Yes, it is. So it says, Mommy, I know you feel it. It's real and it's right here. Okay, I love this. And now I'm hearing Right Here. The song is Right Here by, I think, Drake and Justin Bieber. That one I'm not completely sure about, but I think that's who sings that song. And I remember I'm hearing Drake say like, baby, you're mine, or baby, I'm yours, something, something, something. So there's definitely like a committed, like, oh, it's a lot of songs coming through. Then I'm hearing Main Attraction by Young Berg. I know that one for sure because that used to be my song. But there's something about like, you're the only one. Like, there is something about, there's this magnetic attraction between you and your person, for those of you guys who are in a relationship, and for those of you guys who are not in a relationship as of yet, you are attracting, I'm hearing law of attraction. So you're attracting this true love. I'm hearing don't settle for less. Like, don't settle for something mediocre, because this moment that you do, you're telling the universe, this is what I want. This is what I want in my relationship. This is what I want to experience in my love life. And so those of you guys who are manifesting your partner, keep manifesting. I'm hearing that it's working. Whatever you're doing, it is working. Okay. I'm going to pull another card here. We're going to see what else comes through from this love deck. And this deck that I'm using is Love is in the Air. Okay. And I have linked, hopefully, if I remember, this is by Tarot with Jai or the Intuitive Kingdom. And I have linked this down below, hopefully in the description box, for you to get yourself, or for you to follow his channel so that if he is offering it, you can purchase it. Okay. So we also have short term. It says, Mommy, it looks like this connection is for a season. Okay. What do we have bottom of the deck? No need to rush. Mommy, slow your roll. Love isn't a race. You're getting there right on time. Okay. So I do feel like, this is also what I was talking about in regards to the, oh, and then we have this year. So I feel like there's something long-term coming this year. If you are in a relationship that doesn't feel like, doesn't feel like true love, or it doesn't, ooh, okay, Spirit, that doesn't feel like true love, or doesn't, I'm teaching you how to love yourself. I'm teaching you how to experience true love. Okay. But for those of you guys who are attracting someone, okay, if you were with someone that was not who you deemed to be your true love, or it's not the person that you wanted, you just kind of wanted to be with somebody, that's definitely going to be that short-term energy for you. Okay. I also want to pull another card here and see what else we're looking at as far as short term. What is this? Clarify the short term for me. What is short term? What is short term? We have release. It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. So yeah, I feel like most of you guys, a lot of you guys who choose this pile, you either are with somebody or you were with someone who you thought was your true love, you thought was like the one, and they turned out not to be, and you had to release them, or you were going to release them. This is like, a prediction that you're going to separate from them. Or if you are in a long-term relationship, you're married to this person, you're not feeling this energy, that's not the message for you. I am feeling like you and your partner were in some BS, or you had some of that energy surrounding you, and you had to release that. Like there was a short-term struggle is what it feels like here ultimately, whether you were experiencing this with your partner or you were experiencing this as like a separate, just by yourself, and your partner was the person that was like the toxic energy. Okay. I feel like I want to clarify that no need to rush too, because this feels like it has a deeper message to it. We have jump in. Okay, you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. Okay. Wow, but then it says no need to rush. Slow your roll. Love isn't a race. You're getting there right on time. So this could be like no need to rush to jump in, but I'm kind of feeling the opposite, y'all. I'm kind of feeling the opposite. I kind of feel like if you are looking at, like, if you are feeling it, if you are, eye on the prize is what I'm hearing. Keep your eye on the prize. I feel like this is more so like, so what I'm hearing is that your baby is saying that there is a short period of time, okay, until you either come into this connection with this person, okay, with this true love, or you and your partner shift back into this energy. Okay, maybe you were in this before and you guys went through some craziness, or there was something that was kind of like disturbing your peace, if you will. Disturbing the peace is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing don't rush the process. Everything is happening in divine timing. There were some things that needed to be released, some people that may have needed to be released in order for this true love energy to be present, to be felt, okay, once again, or to be felt at all. And then I'm hearing don't procrastinate with the jump in energy, okay? Take a chance, okay? Give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. So for those of you guys, especially those of you guys who are not in a connection and you guys are attracting a person, you may be manifesting like boom, 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 like all these different qualities in a person, and including the way that they look physically, like all these different things, but all and everything may not align. Okay. And spirit is saying, yes, there's no need to rush this person into your life, right? Everything is happening in divine timing. But when that opportunity does come, don't be afraid to jump in. Okay. Don't be afraid to take that leap. Okay. Don't procrastinate, because like I like so strongly feel like some of you guys in this pile, you guys are manifesting this shift or this change into your relationship, into your love life. And so when spirit like comes up like with the ace of cups, right? When spirit brings you that ace of cups, or spirit brings you that opportunity for you to jump in, for you to take advantage of, you got to jump in and take advantage of. Okay. I do want to read this one too. Was underneath the jump in. It said, focus. It says you're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is a first step towards creating an amazing life. Okay, so yeah, so spirit is like, don't worry about what hasn't come into your life as of yet, or what hasn't aligned, what hasn't shifted, what isn't working. Trust that. Okay, I hear you, spirit. Trust that. Focus on the things that are working, the things that are in alignment, especially through this manifestation, as you're manifesting this true love or this harmonious energy in your relationship, or you're manifesting the love of your life into your relationship or into your life. Spirit is saying focus on the things that are showing up, that are going right. And the other things that are needing to align, or that are you are manifesting, will come in due time. I do also feel like this year, I also feel like you guys this year was short term. There's going to be a lot of like quantum leaping, is what it feels like. Like, I feel like you guys as a couple and individually, like you're going to be gaining a lot of different things like together as a couple or individually. Like, this release and jump in is definitely giving death card energy. Like, it's giving like starting over, starting new in a new timeline. And no need to rush. Is like, don't rush the process. It's going to happen when it's supposed to, but know that when it happens, oh, it's happening. Like, there's no going back. And that's not to scare you. It's just saying that you are a master manifester. Like, you manifest very well. And these manifestations that you are inviting into your life, they are truly, creating massive change in your life this year. And I feel like I'm seeing like 3 to 4 different times it's happening for you. Okay. For some of you guys, it could be that you're like on the short term kind of dealing with someone who's not the exact version of, your true love that you would describe. And then they come and they go, right? They come and they go, they come and they go until that one shows up, right? For others, it's just like you are leveling up and you're leveling up again, you're leveling up again, you're leveling up again in your relationship, like one thing after another, okay? But definitely 3 to 4 times this year is what I feel here, okay? Let's see, Spirit, clarify this. Give us a little bit more on this, please, on this advice and guidance for an insight for this relationship and this connection, what's to come. Let's see. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. Wow, so many choices, so many options. Yeah, this is definitely a year where you are going to be presented with so so much. Okay, we have Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing, some of these things that you are going to be presented with, like some of them are not going to be the greatest for you, which is where that kind of like, um, what is it, like emotional intelligence or that understanding, like I don't need to jump into this, it's not necessary for me to jump into this, comes in. So really take that into consideration as well. Okay, the Seven of Cups is like there are all these different opportunities, all these different options, but every single one is not necessarily meant for you. Okay, and I think, was it you guys where Spirit was like, don't just, oh no, I think it was the other power, Spirit was like, don't just jump into anything, right? But for you guys, it's more so like jump in, but when that portal opens, like when it's time, don't procrastinate, release the fear and jump in, take a leap of faith. I'm hearing 2 feet in, okay, like we're grounded here into this situation. So ooh, let me see what else is coming through here, Spirit, for pile number 2. What's going on? What advice we have for their love life? We have Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And we have the boat. You guys, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. It literally says, we got these two that came out together. Okay, one says, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. The other one says, boat, money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. So it's like, this year, this is not just about like, whenever you're watching this is timeless. So it's like whatever year you're in, you're watching this. Like this year, there are going to be things that you feel like kind of comes up, creeps up on you, and bites you from behind. You know what I mean? Like this shark energy kind of just sneaks up on you. And you're like, like, oh, I don't know if I made the right decision. I don't know. And if something falls away, trust and believe that it's falling away for a reason, because there is something bigger and better to come in. It's like we literally have the shark. Wow, this is so crazy that these two cards came out together and that they both represent like material wealth. Okay. One is a loss, one is a gain. But what's crazy is that we have the shark that's in the water that is kind of lurking, right? And then we have the boat that's above the water. And I feel like, it's like as long as you're in this boat, you're protected. In fact, we have like the fishing lines, like the shark has no idea what kind of defense system the boat has against it. You know what I mean? But in the same sense, the people on the boat have no idea there's a shark swimming beneath them either, unless he presents himself. So this is why I feel like Spirit is like, there's no need to rush what's going on. Know that if you go through any type of like, BS or any type of like frustration in your relationship or any type of, like trying to manifest a partner or a love situation and it's not happening right away, know that any turbulence is necessary, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because that is when things are being released, toxic people or toxic situations are being released. Any drama, okay, any of that needs to be let go of before you can receive this abundance through inheritance, right? Someone just giving you something for no reason, right? Something that's already owed to you. I'm hearing this true love is already owed to you. You know this, with all of your heart. You see, your future relationship blossoming, growing. You see yourself growing old with this person, okay? Whether you're in the relationship or not at this time, like it. You see yourself winning in this relationship, okay? You see yourself being showered with gifts and love, true love, not, like, oh, let me just, hurry up and get this done. Like true love here with this windfall energy. And so that's why Spirit is saying, like even when there are lurkers, people coming in, sharks, to me is like people who are just trying to sneak in, for, a one-time situation, or they're not here to take things seriously. They want to take for granted the things that you have, whether these are outside people or they are people within your circle, like in terms of your partner. I feel like, these people will always be removed because you are protected here with this boat energy, and they're going to be replaced with someone and something so much bigger and better, something that is more aligned with you, okay, more in alignment with you. And that's so crazy how those two things came out and how they play a role with each other. And that's what I feel like this year, like 3 or 4 times this year, you guys, like there are going to be some times where you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe we experienced that. And it may feel like a fail. It may feel like a loss. It may feel like, but it's short term, it's temporary. And the spirit's like, no need to rush through this. Okay. Because there's a lesson to be learned. There's something to come from it. There's something to be gained. Right. And what's coming after that is that boat. Okay, that inheritance, something that was already owed to you, something that the divine, God had already had your name on it and it was already coming to you and you felt it, which is why that loss felt so bad, because you're like, what in the heck, like that wasn't supposed to happen, So this is definitely for the power couples here. Those of you guys who are, goddesses who are attracting or even gods who are attracting your mate in the power couple. Okay, that's who you're supposed to be with. Like, there's a lot of fast moving energy happening this year for you. Okay. Let's get your last message coming in here. I'm so excited for you guys. This is exciting. It can be a little nerve-wracking. I don't want to say nerve-wracking because that's not what it is, but it's like it can cause a little bit of imbalance, right, in the nerve department. But I definitely see ultimately this is at the end of the year, you're going to be like, whoa, I'm a completely different person than I was in the beginning. Okay. In a positive way. So let's see, what is the last message or guidance message for my my goddesses for their connection? We have the 5 of Cups. Okay. With this card, I am hearing so strong and so loudly, do not let your past hold you back. The 5 of Cups is a card where she is so focused on what she lost. She's so focused on her past not going exactly as planned that she can't even turn her attention to the other way, right? And I think you guys had the focus card, right? That was on the bottom of the deck. Yes. It says you're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and toward what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Okay, so be mindful of what you're focusing on because that is what you're attracting into your life. It says here, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Yeah, there's so many tests that you're going to experience this year, but you guys are going to do so good. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, what do we have? We have the 4 of Swords. Okay, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So if you are feeling stressed out about your relationship or there's stress that comes from these temporary upheavals, if you will, just take some time away for yourself. Okay, meditate. Okay, look at that. You have the strength. I love it. And strength comes through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness as well for you, okay, this year. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that these messages brought you some insight, some guidance, and even this feels like foresight, right? Like a prediction about what's to come this year for you. Maybe you're feeling this. You're feeling like things are going to be moving really fast for you. Best believe they are. Okay. And just know that if, I'm hearing we fall down, but we get up. Okay, so definitely know that if you do fall down or you do go down into a down period, that you are going to be getting right back up. Okay, I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and of course, baby dust, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 3. Welcome to your love reading. This is a timeless love reading from your spirit baby and any other spirit team members that wants to come through, spirit guides that want to come through and deliver any insight or messages for your current love situation. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right in. Please know this is for those who are in a committed relationship, a situationship, or single. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for the rest. Okay. So we have Garnet. Ooh, I love it. Okay. So we have Mommy. This crystal increases your baby dancing chemistry. Okay. We have baby dancing energy here. So lots of passion between Mama and Papa. Okay. Lots of intimate energy, a lot of intimacy present, a lot of attraction energy as well. I'm hearing like, you taking care of yourself is attracting your partner. So this is like, the way do I really need to go into it? But I'm definitely getting more so like sense like there's some significant like moment for someone here where like your partner loves smells. Like there's something about like the person that you're either attracting, if you're not in a relationship, like they're gonna stop you because you smell good, or they're gonna compliment you on like your scent. or something like that. Or if you're in a relationship, like that may be something that really like spices up your sex life. It could be that you smell really good and your partner is like, oh yeah, I love that scent. So you're like, let me put on this scent whenever I'm trying to get his attention. Okay. So I am hearing that for some of you guys. But lots of passion, lots of intimacy surrounding your relationship at this time. Okay. Now also you can use the crystal garnet if it is not. Okay, because I'm seeing that baby is giving that advice. Okay, like mama, like if you are needing to increase your baby dancing chemistry, work with that crystal. Okay, garnet. It's like a dark, I think that's the one that's like dark burgundy or something like that, like a dark brown. Okay. We also have reconciling. Ooh, so for some of you guys, it's gonna be like you're attracting like someone that you may be in separation with. Okay. It says the past is returning for a time. So I feel like this is not just about um oh, there's some healing here too with rhodonite. It says, mommy, it connects to the heart chakra, also brings tranquility and understanding. Okay. And then we have let go of control, which says loosen your grip and allow things to just flow. So definitely getting the vibes of, if you chose pile number 3, there is some healing happening here in your relationship. And that is actually bringing back that spark of passion and intimacy here in your relationship as well. Like you guys are actually enjoying the time that you are baby dancing, right? Whether you're trying to conceive or most likely because you're on this channel, or you guys are just wanting to be intimate with one another. I feel like if the spark has been lost because of other things happening, I feel like there is going to be like this revamping energy that's present. And it could be because maybe you healed between each other. Like maybe there was something that you guys, like if you were in separation, you guys came back together, there was a forgiveness energy, you guys decided to kind of just let things flow, right? And see where your things are going to take you. And there's a lot of like sexual chemistry there. Or this could be like if you're in a relationship and the someone like either you or your partner's sex drive was kind of low. I feel like this could be that it is, that you taking care of yourself or them taking care of themselves, that confidence boost is actually going to bring back that, that spark that was missing for some time. And I feel like, it's very healing. Like you guys taking care of yourselves is actually going to be very healing for your relationship. Like you're going to feel good. They're going to feel good. You're going to smell good. They're going to smell good. Like that's kind of the vibe here. And then with the let go of control, I feel like for some, like this is about you just kind of like not planning to baby dance, especially if you're trying to conceive. Like this is something that baby is saying, like let go of the control surrounding bringing baby earthside and just kind of let things be. Okay, just let things be here. Let's see what else we have here for pile number 3. What other advice do you have for pile number 3, Spirit, when it comes to your relationship? The pendulum. Okay, mommy, one question, then let me tell you the answer with a swing. Pay attention to the direction. And in a few weeks, okay, so in a few weeks, I feel like there's going to be, maybe that's the answer, you guys. If you're wondering, like, if you had a question, like when type of question, when is this going to happen? In a few weeks, okay. But also you can use your pendulum in a few weeks, and that may give you an answer to a question that you have, whether it's one that you have now or it's a question that you have in a few weeks. I kind of feel like these are 2 separate messages. We have independent on the bottom of the deck, so this is kind of letting me know these are 2 separate messages here. One about your relationship and that re-spark of energy, and the rejuvenation, and then we also have the in a few weeks something's going on, okay? Or you may want to ask a question in a few weeks, but you don't want to pay for a reading. Use your pendulum. You can trust the answer that comes through your pendulum, okay? Let's get another couple of cards here. What other advice do you have for your mama and papa at this time? Okay, I'm hearing have fun. Okay, we have jump in and grounding. So it says you're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you just have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. And then we have you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling it brings. I was hearing when you make a decision, when you choose to go for it, and then stick with it. No floppy, no go back and forth, like none of that here. I'm hearing none of that here, mama, none of that here, papa. Okay. Once you make a decision, make that decision and go for it. Okay. That's going to actually open a door for you. That's what I'm hearing. Open a door for you. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Okay. Keep going with this message. What's going on with this? Seek out information that will help you. We have the Fox. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Ooh, some of you guys could be like in a business venture with your partner, okay? Or you may meet them at work. Someone is behaving stupidly with the turkey energy, okay? And let's get one more. What does this one say? Seek out information that will help you. Yeah, don't just be doing stuff just to do stuff is what I'm hearing, okay? What is this? Happiness. Ooh, I love it. Okay. 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 So for those of you guys who are not in a relationship, or even those of you guys who are, I feel like for those of you guys who are not, this other person that you are going to be reconciling with, maybe they make you laugh. The turkey energy, someone is behaving stupidly, is kind of giving me like they're silly, they're goofy, they're, like they're playing around. You can't take them seriously. I'm definitely getting like Chris Brown vibes, you guys, like straight up from these cards here. I don't know why. Maybe his name is Chris. Okay, maybe his name could be Christopher, Christian. Brown could be significant as a last name. It could also be some significance in it, like maybe skin color, hair color, eye color. Or maybe the Chris Brown, the artist, is actually significant, okay, in some way for you guys. But I'm definitely getting like these goofy, silly like vibes, but can also be serious at times. But maybe they're like someone who just likes to play around. I don't know, okay, but I am definitely getting those vibes here. For those of you guys who are in a relationship, I do feel like this is about you being happy, having fun, being light, letting things flow, like Baby said before, right? I want to get more information about this jump in. Let's see, what is this jump in and grounding energy about? Because this feels very specific to me. What are they jumping in and grounding in a relationship? We have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. And then we have work, achievement, success. Okay, so whatever you are aiming for some, this is about your baby, okay, trying to conceive, like this is what I'm getting, like building a family. For others, this is different areas of your life. Obviously, this is a collective reading, it'll be different for everybody, but whatever this is here, I definitely feel like Spirit is saying keep going, keep working at it, keep going, okay, is what I'm hearing. Work, achievement, success. Like I feel like the effort and energy that you put into this is going to pay off, even if in the past it brought sadness, frustration, it didn't work, something along those lines. I think that's something that Spirit wants you to, not give up on. Like I'm hearing like don't give up. Keep putting in the time, energy, and effort. Okay. Once again, once you put your feet in it, like once you jump into it, ground yourself, stay there, keep going until you are successful. We also have nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. And I think I spoke about healing, right? Like I feel like, yeah, there was like some sort of healing. So you guys may be healing in nature, either you or your partner. Are you guys together? Okay. We also have difficult times. It says, be on your guard against chaos and unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. No, as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. So I definitely feel like here, I don't feel like this is something to come, but I do feel like it is something that you are healing from, okay? And this is why you are being called to be in nature, okay? I'm also hearing be yourself. Okay, be yourself. And this is also going along with that. Like you're going to attract the perfect person or the right person for you through you being yourself. Okay, your spirit baby is saying like you don't have to fake it to make it, or you don't have to try to fit into places. There are going to be opportunities that come your way if you're not in a relationship with someone and you're like looking for the father of your child. Okay, there is going to be an opportunities coming your way. It says an important offer will be made. Be prepared and dress to impress. Smell good, okay? Because whoever this is that's coming through, they like smells. They really like smells, okay? But smell good, look good, take care of yourself. This is why, okay? This creates an opportunity, y'all. And if it's Chris Brown, you guys better let me know. Okay, I know he's like in a serious type of thing right now, potentially, but yeah. We also have change. Okay, so it's a change of residence, partner, career, or jobs. Our job is on the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and this is exactly what is coming your way. So there is definitely a big change coming. The work that you're putting in, this is not a change that I feel like is going to come out of nowhere. It's something you've been working on, and it's actually going to bring in some more opportunities for you. Oh, maybe this is what the offer is. It could be a new job offer, a new career, or offer from a partner, of course, or a residence offer. Okay. And this change that's coming your way is actually going to help lift some of the heavier energy and change the outcome of something that may not have worked in the past for you. Okay. New spaces, new places. It's going to bring in happiness, joy. Okay. It's going to allow you to feel more light, more free, and just kind of like act, in the way that you want, and not in the way you feel like you should be acting. Okay. Last message, y'all. Let's see what the last message is here from your spirit baby and your spirit team in regards to your love connection at this time. Whenever you're seeing it, this is timeless. If you haven't joined the family already, make sure you do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you like it and if it resonates with you, excuse me, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can join the family. So we have, you have invested wisely. What did I tell you guys? Don't give up. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Spirit is like, you've done such a great job. You're about to reap your reward. You're about to get your harvest. And therefore, you might as well just plan for your next venture, because this is pretty much complete. Okay, like you don't got to worry about whether this is going to happen or not, because it is. So for some of you guys, this is about your baby. Okay, like you're already approaching the finish line when it comes to shifting into that next phase of your journey, which is pregnancy, which is so exciting. Okay, so exciting. But there are, of course, other changes afoot too, like a change in your home, a change in your partner. Okay, as well as career or job. So that's also really exciting as well. Okay, so this is what I have for you, my beautiful goddesses who chose pile number 3. If you're attracted to any other pile, definitely check it out. And if it resonated with you, definitely let me know down below too in the comment section. I forgot to say that in the last 2 piles, so hopefully they just do it. But if anything resonated, definitely let me know down below. I love to read your comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 4. This is indeed your reading. This is your love reading. Welcome to your love reading. Okay, we are going to get some insight, guidance, and some advice from your spirit baby, your spirit team, okay, spirit guides, to see what they want you to know at this time about your I was gonna say fertility journey. So we may be talking about fertility, but about your love situation. Okay, whether you are single, in a committed relationship, or in a situationship. So please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for the rest. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have a few years. Interesting. It says, mommy, daddy, a few years from now is very significant for you. Let's see what we have coming through about a few years. What is it that baby wants us to know about a few years? For some of you guys, this little one's going to be coming in a few years, or this little one is going to be, for some, I'm hearing some of you guys are pregnant already, and you're going to be having another baby in a couple of years. Okay, I just saw like a 3-year-old, and then I saw like mommy being pregnant. So you may have a baby a couple years apart. If that's confirmation for you, this can be confirmation. This is your reading, okay, that you are wanting to have your babies a couple of years apart from each other. Okay, a few years. Also, you could have been trying to conceive for a couple of years. Okay, up to this point as well. Okay, so we also have independent. It says, mommy, you can do bad all by yourself. You don't need no lazy help. Okay, it doesn't say no, but I just had to add that in there. You don't need no lazy help. Okay, you can do bad all by yourself. Toxic. Ooh, okay. Mommy, this behavior is not healthy for you at all. And let's get one more. This baby is telling you off, okay? What is it that you are just like immersing yourself in, dealing with, okay, that is just. And then we have Garnet. This crystal increases your baby dancing chemistry. Why is we talking about baby dancing? Okay. So for some of you guys, the independent energy and the toxic energy that's flowing through right here is surrounding you not having your needs met too. Okay. We have mommy, you have needs too. Closed mouths don't get fed. Daddy, you have needs too. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay. And I feel like for some of you that that I'm speaking to, you've been dealing with something consistently for the last couple of years, whether you've been on your journey to baby for the last couple of years, or this is like maybe you've been single for the last couple of years. Okay, for a few years you've been single, or you felt like you were single in relationships, like they were toxic, like it was like one-sided energy that was present here. Okay, because I am feeling that as well. Let me see. I want to pull a card from this deck here. I want to see what was what was happening. What is this few years about? Few years. Are we looking at the past few years? Yeah, this is definitely giving past few years. What is it that baby is wanting mommy to release? Because that's what we have going on here. We have sneak peek. Okay, it says curiosity, glance, stalking. Ooh. I hope it's not a stalker. It's not funny. Okay, but I hear you. Definitely, baby is saying it's time to put an end to this with the number 81 right here. Okay, we have 81 could be significant. Someone could be born in 1981. Okay, that could be significant for someone here. But whether it's you or your partner, but I'm definitely getting like this energy here of the number 9. Okay, with that. And then we have introvert, privacy, separate, online community. Okay. So I'm not getting there's a creep or there's a weirdo. I was at first. I'm like, who's speaking around the corner? But I am getting that baby is saying like for the last couple of years, you have been holding back. Okay, there's something that you've been holding back on. And you've been the introvert. You've been like very private. You've been kind of just peeking around the corner. You've been dipping your toes in the water, but you haven't really been going after what it is that you wanted or expressing your full needs to either your partner or you've just been laying low. Like, who are my introverts here? Like, because I'm an introvert. I used to be an introvert. I don't claim that anymore because I took it to the extreme, y'all, and I just got out of control with it, and I just had to pull back literally from my introvertness because what it was getting out of control. And I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you could be a mutable sign. Okay, because I'm not very familiar with astrology very much, but I do know because I have been hearing that as mutable signs. I don't know them. I think I know it's Virgo because I'm a Virgo, but I think Sagittarius, Gemini, and I'm not sure of the last mutable sign, but we were going through something. It was something astrologically for the last couple of years. I remember reading about it and we were kind of going through it. And maybe that caused you to be an introvert. That kind of caused you to just kind of dip your toes into the water of things that you truly liked, you truly wanted. But I'm hearing like that has been limiting you. That has been limiting you in your expansion when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to growth in your your family. Baby is that's always like, why are we bringing up baby dancing when we have all this toxic energy here, or this like independent toxic few years like like, okay, then baby's like baby dance. But this is why. It's because there's something that needs to be created at this time. Your soul is craving for you to create, whether this is a child, this is like an expansion in your relationship in some way, getting married, buying a house together, making big moves together, stepping up and expressing yourself. Like maybe your partner has been the one like running the show, and your baby is like, it's time to step up, mommy. It's time to speak out. It's time to express what you truly want, right? What does your home look like? Does your home look like it's a creation of both of your energies, or is it just one? This is what I'm feeling here, and I feel like this has been, something where you've just kind of just been, what is it called? Going under the radar. Like I'm hearing scooting under the radar the last few years. And it's time for you to let your light shine. It's what I'm hearing. It's time for you to get back out there. Instead of just glancing around the corner, right? Instead of just kind of taking a sneak peek, right? And kind of looking and stalking your desires, stalking your wishes, stalking what it is that you want. Okay. Once again, closed mouths don't get fed. So what is it that you want? Make a list of what you want. Okay. And then see yourself having each and everything thing listed on that list, or experiencing it if it's an experience. But there is a lot of creativity or creative energy and creation energy that is surrounding you at this time. Let me see what other advice we have here for you coming through about your relationship. Okay. Big things coming in, I feel like, for you guys. We have challenges. It says take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing like, look at the things that are going right for you and not the things that are challenging. I'm hearing challenges are not necessarily challenges. They're just things that cannot be resolved in the way that you would have liked or in the way that you thought they were going to be resolved, but they can be resolved in another way. So I'm hearing think outside of the box. It's time to step outside of the box. Okay. Maybe you saw certain things as challenges and now you are being called to create the solution for that challenge. Okay. Some of you guys are 100% being told to create the solution to a challenge here. This is something that is actually going to help, like it's going to be eye-opening for you. It's going to be awakening for you and others around you. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transaction. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Like there is such large expansion. I feel like some of you guys are going to be investing your time, your energy, your education, or like your understanding, your knowledge, your money into certain things that maybe you saw as a challenge in the past, or you saw like, I don't know how to get out of this situation, or I don't know how to make this situation better. Okay. I don't know how to live my dream life. I don't know how to become a mom. We've been struggling. I don't know how to become a mom. We have been, faced with certain situations and hurdles and things. I don't know how to bypass these hurdles and challenges. And I'm hearing like, it's time for you to think outside the box. I was gonna say beat around the bush, but that's not the right phrasing, but more so like think outside the box and find a solution to this problem. Bottom of the deck, we have future. It says you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Yeah. Okay. Stop being an introvert. Okay. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be like, avoiding social things or whatnot. I feel like for some, this is about you keeping your ideas hidden away. This is about you not pursuing your dreams. This is about settling for less because it's okay. It's comfortable. It works. This is about being like, accepting the fact that maybe you have been having a hard time in your journey to baby and just being like, that's just what it is, right? This is what it is, maybe you're doing a little here, a little there to kind of, work it out. Even here, the introvert energy is just giving like, like maybe they just, baby dance, but now they turned their backs to each other. Now they're both in their phone. Like, what? Like the vibe here is so separate, right? The energy is so separate. It's like, how do you expect to co-create, right? Meanwhile, your baby's peeking around the corner like, hello, like, are you guys going to talk about me? Are you going to express how excited you are that this could potentially be the time that I'm coming through? Are you guys going to pray and welcome me earthside? Why isn't daddy putting his hand on mommy's belly? Like, there's all these different questions that's going on here, that I feel like, for those of you guys who are in a relationship, that baby's kind of like, hey, this is not a separate thing. This is not a separate journey. And for those of you guys who are trying to conceive, right? So, yeah, I'm definitely seeing that big time. Let's see what else we have coming through for you guys. Let's get a few more cards here to see what we have showing up for your relationship energy at this time. What is the insight? Oh, the month of May, you guys. You guys got a month. I think it's the only ones who got a month. So the month of May, whenever you're watching this, okay, April, May, June could be really significant for conception or other big, like maybe a property purchase or sale happening. Some really big like obstacle. Not I don't say obstacle, but like an obstacle being resolved or a really big blessing coming into your life. We also have younger women. Okay, so if you do find out you're pregnant, you could be pregnant with a baby girl. But we also have dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So there could be something going on with that in the month of May. And an angel, okay, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So you guys are protected. Your relationship is protected. We also have the month of October on the bottom of the deck. And does that align? Not really. We have October. If you conceive in October, you'd be doing July. So, I mean, we have May, but I was thinking of April, May, June, maybe July, with October. And then May, yeah, that'd be February. So, yeah, that doesn't align, but maybe October is significant. It could also be your birth month, too, or your partner's, or your future partner, right? If you're not in a relationship right now. So, the month of May or the month of October could be significant. Okay. All right. One last card, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed completing it and channeling these messages for you from your spirit baby and spirit team. We have the sun, you guys. Definitely feeling baby energy around you guys, okay, with this younger woman, the month of May, and then the baby dancing. So you can also work with the garnet crystal, okay, where it is a bracelet, a necklace, just have it as a stone to help support you in your journey to baby. But we have here, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yes, you guys are going to. Didn't I say it's time for you to shine? Like, this is literally the sun card. Like, it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to enjoy life. It's time for you to step out of your box. It's time for you to thrive, okay, through the power of positive thinking. Instead of looking at certain things as challenges, right? Like we said before, it's time for you to be like, you know what? I can resolve that. That's easy, right? That's easy for me. Because once you change your mindset, once you shift into that belief system as a power couple, for those of you guys who are in a relationship, for those of you guys who are individual, this is the sun that is shining through you as an individual. But once you set foot into that space, into that reality for yourself, you are going to be such an inspiration to so many through your successes. Okay, they're going to be like, wow, how did you go from this to this, right? So know that you are not your past, and know that your past was literally just this building steps and stairs to lead you to your future success, your future evolution. Okay, so there's so much that's coming through here. I feel like spirit is wanting me to warn you though that because you have like spent so much time in the past in this kind of laid back energy, kind of like accepting what others may have been telling you, or just accepting life as it was, or just kind of like getting by is what I'm hearing. Like, there is a possibility for you to fall back into that energy because it became familiar for you. Even if it wasn't comfortable, it was familiar. So it's really important that you don't allow yourself to fall back into that space because there's so many things that are meant to happen for you. I feel like over the next couple of years, I'm hearing through 2028, this doesn't have to necessarily be the years because this is timeless, but that would be a 2-year time span, okay, from when I'm recording this, 26 to 28. So definitely there's just so much that is meant to unfold in your upcoming future here, okay? For some of you guys, 2 babies, right? I did say in the beginning, like within the next couple of years, you may be having another child. So yeah. this is what I have for you. I'm sending you guys so much love, light, and of course, a baby dust. And oh, wait, one more thing, a baby girl and a baby boy, the son and then a younger woman. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right, sending you guys so much love, light, and of course, baby dust. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.